My hair texture is all over the place. Everything stacked against us, right? All right? We are strong, black women,
Hello.
How you beautiful ladies doing today?
You know, staying fly, staying fine.
You know how they say highly, what they say, blessed and highly
Leave it.
favored.
Blessed and highly favored, yes. So I should have put this on before we started, but so we don't have that echo issue, we put my little headphones in.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
I got my headset. I'm ready for takeoff. I'm going to be your flight controller for this evening.
In and
Clearly.
out. That's okay though. But I see you, Adrian, AB with the in ears.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, fancy.
Okay, they're not wireless yet, but I'm coming up in the world.
But they're here though. They're headphones
You're here.
nonetheless.
Y'all can hear me. There's no echo. We feel good about life. This took me a whole season to do it.
That's all it needed. That's all we needed was a whole season.
So this is beautiful, wonderful. I'm just so excited. Go for it, Brandy. Go for it.
No, I was just gonna say, and welcome, ladies and gentlemen, for our season finale episode of BAPS Comedy Live. If by chance you just decided to come in and this is your first episode, let us introduce ourselves one more time, because guess what? This is the last episode
This season.
of the season. So I am Adrian Brandyberg. You can call me Brandyberg because my last name is beautiful.
Beautiful. Yes.
I'm Jillian. You can call me Jillian because I don't like going by anything else.
Hey, let them know.
My name is Adrian Brown, but since I share my beautiful, beautiful first name with another beautiful, beautiful BAPS member, I go by AB.
Yes. Oh man, how are you guys feeling? Like just overall.
You
Oh,
know, you, today was interesting. Today was a
okay.
day. Um, Yesterday was a day, but I'm thankful that Illinois has legal weed.
Mm.
Even though I'm not there, I was able to acquire weed while I was there.
I will say I'm thankful that Chicago as a metropolitan can really, really make a difference in in the state of Illinois. Because I don't know if you guys have been watching. If not, if you're doing self care and trying to remove yourself from that BS, I respect that. But I'm in Illinois, and right now, other than Chicago, everywhere else voted for Republican, voted for that old ass man. I was about to say young man, for that old ass man. Granted, both of the
Get into those.
both of the candidates are old as hell, but Chicago did they thing. I just want to say
Yeah.
that's
I
all.
just want to shout out to all three of us for living in blue states.
Oh,
And now all three of us live in
oh,
blue states that have legal weed. Hello.
Yes. Yes.
oh.
Yes.
Shout out to
I
New Jersey.
yes. I will say that when I first moved to Chicago, Brandenburg, it took me a while, like mentally, to say Chicago is not the state, because that's what it felt like. It felt
Yeah.
like the way Chicago went, the state went. Like, oh no, Illinois, you mean the state of Chicago, and that's how I felt. I
Right, because
always felt like that.
I was about to say, because I've definitely gone into the boonies where it's just flat land, and you get a reminder that we are still in the Midwest. Okay, it's a lot going on down south. Okay.
Yes. Did you all do anything special yesterday?
Hmm.
I So I got off work, and so it's my first general election on the West Coast, right?
Okay.
So everything just seemed to be happening earlier than I expected. You know what I mean? I was like, I'm still at work. What is going on? Why everybody going crazy already? So things were already trickling in. I was still working. So that was just a different experience. I felt like I was experiencing it way earlier in my day than I even like registered that I would be experiencing it. And then I knew the results weren't going to be official. Like they're still not official, but I knew they weren't going to be official last night. But I was already getting anxiety just watching some of the states. Like, 45 won like the first state, which was I think Indiana or whatever. Like that's the first one they reported. And I just
state, by the way. Sorry, go ahead.
As soon as I saw that, I said, "This is some bullshit," and I just poured my first whiskey of the night. Like we just knew, like that's where I went. And then it wasn't at some point, like almost to the end of that first whiskey, I said, "This is not how we're gonna spend our night. I gotta go. I gotta get up in the morning. I gotta go to work. I plan on working early tomorrow." So I just started watching Blackish. I cut it off at 2 whiskeys. We had the like election results on, but like on the TV, but on my laptop in my space, I just had Blackish on, and it was hilarious and beautiful. I had some good quality whiskey. They don't pay me, so I'm not going to tell you what it was.
Nope.
But that was just a good way to relieve my anxiety of something that wasn't even going to be completed last night.
For a quick second, I thought you said you logged into MySpace. I was like, oh, we can still do that? For a quick second. I'm sorry. I thought
She's not that old. She's not that old. Don't do that.
We did a whole ass episode about life in our 30s, all right? I'm still in my 30s.
You right. Claim it.
You know what? What did you do, Jillian? How did you spend election night?
So, I was watching TV with my family, but not that. We agreed that we weren't going to watch the election news. We were just going to keep binge watching our show. And then at like 9:00, we all agreed to go to bed because, we all technically work in the morning, so we go to bed fairly early. But I didn't have to work today. So I was like, it's fine. I'm going to go to my room and I'm going to watch The Princess Diaries and I'm going to take an edible, right?
Oh,
so I take this edible and it hits 9:30 and I'm like, it's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine. I'm fine. I'm reading the news now and I'm like, it's fine. It's fine. And at 9:30 p.m. last night, I decided to reorganize my entire room while watching Hamilton. Because the Virgo in me was like, we just gonna clean. We gonna organize. We gonna sing these songs while you're high out of your mind and it's gonna be all right. Like, I don't know who told me that was a good idea, but that's how I coped. And then I went to bed.
Get high, watch Hamilton, and clean your room.
Wait, were you singing while you were cleaning your room?
A little bit. I was like, you know what? It's election night, so why not watch something about politics? I was like, who's gonna make me feel good? Anthony Ramos, Daveed Diggs, Renee Elise Goldsberry, Leslie Odom Jr. Like, I was like, I'm willing to wait for it.
Wait, by the way, did you see? I was just about to say. By the way, did you see that I tagged you?
Yes, you did.
And
did.
And I tweeted Jillian because apparently Leslie Odom Jr. He's saying "Just You Wait," and I was like, you know what? Let me go ahead and send this to my girl real quick. Let me go ahead and put that up real quick.
I love it. Brandenburg, what did you do?
Okay, so I made it a point to try to avoid the election, like just the whole news outlets and whatnot, but I couldn't help it because I was just like curious. So I was like going in and out of watching all the news channels, but I also watched 101 and I was just like, let me just go back to when I was a kid because clearly this is some childish shit that we're going through right now. So that's what I did. I watched me some 101.
Love it.
So on election night, all three of us spent our time celebrating successful people of color.
Wow.
Okay. All right. Just going to put that out there. All right.
Only way to do it.
So
I mean, it really is.
I feel like we should explain what the plan is for tonight, since Brandenburg already started, and explain why we're very all natural. Both of y'all know already started. Explain why we're all natural, beautiful today.
Go right ahead, AB. Go ahead.
Okay, so tonight, for our season finale, it is our self-care season finale. Because I mean, damn. You know what I mean? Just damn. Can we get a day where we just say, fuck it, I'm gonna care about me and me alone?
Listen, we started out, we are barefaced. We are barefaced to you right now because we about to self-care it up, okay? We are serious, okay? We need this. Y'all need this. I hope you guys are barefaced, okay?
Yes.
Getting ready. Got your products ready, okay?
Yes.
For this whole self-care. But first, because Jillian and I already started, but that still don't mean we're not about to present to y'all what we normally do. Them drinks. Go ahead, Jillian. Them drinks.
So tonight, because it's a celebration, it's a celebration. We're pulling up some bubbly, right? Woo. So some rosé, some wine, whatever you got. I'm not gonna lie. I have a concoction here. I made my own rosé. I had a white sparkling wine, and then I added some Chambord and some grenadine and some frozen raspberries, and this is my rosé.
Say that fancy name again, Chambord.
Chambord is a blackberry liqueur, blackberry cordial. So it's like a liqueur, but it has alcohol in it. It's something that's great for sangrias as well.
Okay, wow.
And my mom has a very extensive bar here at her house where I live because we're in a
what
pandemic.
It sounds like. I'm like, what the hell? I ain't never heard that before. I was like, what type of
Chambord?
I mean, this is fancy stuff that you just stay at the ready with. You know, I had to go buy that how do you say Conator?
Cointreau?
Yep. I had to go buy that.
You know, listen, I spent good money on my bartending license. I like to come through. What y'all drinking?
I gotta be honest. Look, so I have champagne right here, different versions of champagne, but I'm not about to open them because these bottles cost a little bit too much for me. So I'm drinking on a little bit of bubbly myself with vodka. Okay, so that's what I'm drinking. Okay.
Oh, okay, well, let me catch up. Let me catch up.
Hopefully AB followed directions and is drinking the actual drink.
It is.
I have bubbly, nigga.
I mean, so do I. I just don't want to open it.
So I'm the only one gonna act right and follow the directions.
Yep.
I follow the directions every week. I got a week off.
Okay, fine. I got the rosé with my diamond stopper, if you will. So we'll take that out and follow along with me if you waited like you were supposed to do.
Listen.
Pour that. And you know, election night gonna last a while. So we might as well just go ahead and make sure it hit the top. You know, it's gonna be a long night.
Listen, these last 2 days have been a hell of a motherfucking last 2 days.
So. They have, and I feel like, yes, I was gonna say cheers.
I got fruit.
Oh, she got her raspberry.
I got fruit. Okay.
Oh, yes. Yeah, honestly, my favorite thing about fruit is like, it literally, you can turn any drink into sangria. I know we made sangria on the first week, so it feels kind of right to come back to this type of wine drink with fruit. But like, you can literally make anything into sangria.
Okay. Rosé with blackberries and raspberries. Now I am ready.
Yes.
All right, ladies, let's toast up to self-care.
To self-care.
Yes. Please comment what you guys are sipping on. What's your favorite bubbly? Let us know what you guys have concocted, made for this wonderful evening. Share it with us, and we'll share it to everyone.
Yes, it is. Speaking of self-care, it's our self-care season finale.
Self-care season finale. I think that we should talk about the importance of self-care. Just
you ain't never lie.
I mean, it is so damn important.
Yeah, and it comes in so many ways, right?
Yeah, it really does. It comes in different facets. Whatever makes you feel good. As long as you're not hurting anybody, go right ahead and do it. Let's go,
Maria and Anna, I love
Maria.
it. Love
Let's
them.
go.
Yes.
Let's go with the bubbly. Yes.
I hope you have your mask ready too.
All
So
right.
I would love to. I'm gonna kick it off by starting with my self-care tips. Let's start off with face masks. We're gonna just like what we posted. Everybody have your favorite face mask. Pull it out.
I'm
So
ready. I'm ready.
before I actually would like to say, I would like to put out a disclaimer real quick before I give my self-care tips.
Mhm.
I am not a doctor, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. Do not come at my life, okay, with what I'm about to share with you guys, okay? This is my research that I've done. Do your own damn research and consult a dermatologist and an esthetician, okay? This is just my research. But with
Don't
that
be
being
in the BAPS comments talking about I got a pimple, Brandenburg. What you gonna do about it?
right, facts. I'm not the one, okay? I am not that person. Now before I just want to say my first self-care tip, skincare tip. Because I love skincare. I love researching and looking up skincare. We're gonna start with face mask. Everybody have their face mask ready. We about to open it up. Before I actually put on a face mask, I like to put a toner after I wash my face. And I like to put my toner on first before I put a mask on because I find it way more, it works a lot better and it penetrates the skin so much
Okay.
more
Okay,
when
got
you
our
use a
toner.
toner.
Got my
So,
toner.
so I'm putting my little toner on
You
first.
you don't rub it and you blot it? Because I be
I,
rubbing.
so I'm a patter.
Okay.
You want to pat it in because you want to be really sensitive and careful with your skin. Okay, this is your face that you're gonna have for the
This
rest
the
of your
money
life.
maker.
Okay,
This the
this
money
is
maker. This what's gonna get me.
Ain't nobody got money for a new one.
right. Okay, we are not rich yet.
Yes,
Okay,
yes.
you see what I said there? Right there. I'm
Yeah,
speaking
yeah, yeah.
it
Put that in
straight
the
to-
universe.
putting it in the universe. Okay,
This
and
is
I'm
a side note. This is a really random thing. If
Mhm.
you're someone who finds that your ears are oily, I always wipe my ears with like toner and stuff. Like I'll be like,
Ooh,
get in here.
I'm the type of person that I like to go back behind, like where the neck
Mm-hmm.
is, because you know your hair, when you have your natural oils on your sebum, it drips down, and sometimes people break out.
Mm-hmm.
You like the sebum?
I like to see them. I like
You
to
like
see
you like the sebum? Okay, but no, face masks are so good for you. Seriously, they refine pores. They can help clear skin. They increase hydration. There's so many different type of face masks. Now, personally, I like face mask that you can really put on your face. So like this is a really good face mask that I like to open up and actually put on my face. But I also love, these are very like really good sheet masks, are very good, fast, easy ways to get what you need to get done. So right now I'm putting on a Moisture Hydro Boost
Ooh, what's that
mask.
boost? Ooh.
Yeah. What masks are you guys putting on?
I'm doing a peel off CBD mask. Now I want to say this.
Ooh.
It's a chill mask that's supposed to essentially relax you. So this is a mask that I put on sometimes, like literally to just do it. It says relax me. This isn't the mask that I use to necessarily clear my skin. It has all the properties to do that, but I
Okay.
recognize that the fact that it has CBD in it probably kind of But y'all gonna see me relaxed in 15 minutes, okay?
Yeah, so
And I love a peel off.
I love a good peel off. I love a good rub on mask for sure. Again, everybody, whatever you need, whatever you're looking for, they have it for sure. You know what I'm saying? So definitely look it up, research it, and ask a doctor or esthetician. Okay, do not come in these comments. All right, I'm gonna say that one more time.
Tell
Do
them
not
again.
do not come in these comments, okay? Talking all this jibber jabber, okay?
Because ain't nobody listening.
Ain't nobody over here, okay?
As you can see, all three of us are using 3 different masks.
Ooh, I love that. Yes. What kind of mask are you using?
Well,
AB?
I meant to buy a what do you call a paper mask for this show because there are some that I like, but
Yeah.
I forgot. So I'm gonna use my regular mask, which is I like a clay mask. And again, they're not paying me, so you will not find out
I was just about to say, please, we do not need to be out here talking
but
about.
it is a rose clay mask, which I really like. I have oilier skin.
Right. So I will say, find out like what type of skin you have before any of this shit that I'm about to explain to you guys. Because sometimes none of this will work if your skin does not like any of these properties. Because I actually look up the ingredients in everything that I use because I know what type of skin that I have. I have an acne prone. Sorry, excuse me. I'm like trying to make sure I get this thing on the map. I have an acne prone skin that can get oily in certain times and really dry in other areas. So my second skincare tip is get you a facial steamer. Okay?
Ooh.
Let me tell you. All right, facial steamers will change your life. Okay?
It just felt like I got reborn again, like some baptism ass shit when I got a facial steamer.
You talking about changing the texture of your skin, okay?
I'm back. I had to wash my hands.
Yeah. No, I was just telling everybody getting them a facial steamer will change your life, okay? Will change the texture of your skin because the benefits of having a facial steamer, it opens up your pores, it will loosen up any buildup, any dirt, and it will give you a deeper cleanse. Like you can literally open up it will soften them blackheads them stubborn blackheads that you can easily remove. It promotes circulation, like for real. And let me just say this for those that do not want to get a facial steam, like I don't believe you. You can also steam. You can steam your face in the shower. Like just let the shower run for a little bit with hot ass water or warm water, and then step in there and just chill. Sit on the tub, sit near the water, and it will automatically open up your pores. Even add a little essential oils in the air, or you could just drop it on the tub. And I promise you, in the tub, it will follow and find your face. Now, my third
Ooh,
skincare.
hold on, Bernard. I gotta tell you my favorite things I love about facial steamers.
Please.
Because I remember when we started talking about facial steamers, I just felt so fancy. You know what I mean? I felt like, ooh, because I don't know if y'all know the situation, but it's expensive out here in freaking California. This shit, back like, what the fuck? It costs a lot to live here.
Mm-hmm.
So we like to conserve space in our little 1-bedroom duplex, and we actually have a pull-out for our bed. And then, we got a couple things, on the side. It can look real like California poor. You know what I mean? Not real people poor, not anything whatsoever. But it can look real California poor. But when I get a facial steamer, you can't tell me I'm not Rihanna.
You just fancy as hell.
I'm
You just
fancy
feel real
as
fancy.
fuck. You know?
Right.
And I just invested in one, and it actually not only is it a facial steamer. Y'all can't hear me. Can y'all hear me? Not only is it a facial steamer, but it's also a
humidifier.
No, sorry, it's a towel warmer.
Oh yeah. Listen. The one that I got is a towel warmer, it's a humidifier, it's a facial steamer. Listen, you can get a 3-in-1. Amazon, even though they are taking over the world, is your friend because you can find anything and everything at a reasonable cost where you can afford it. Okay.
Now I'm a little extra, so I took our mask a step further, and I decided to do a hand mask.
Ooh.
I didn't think this through though, because as I try to grab my water glass, I'm like,
I don't know why you calling it a water glass. You know there ain't no water in there.
You right. As I try to grab my drink.
Oh my God. She said her water glass. The line you tell. The lies you tell. Okay, so my step three, my step three is ice. Just ice. Literally just ice. Ice, like you can have you like the new phase is like cryotherapy when they have these like machines where you can step in and pretty much freeze your whole body, where you can just grab some ice and put it on your face because it will help circulate your blood. It will make your pores so much smaller. I literally, before we got on here, I had ice in my in a paper towel because I'm a weak hoe that can't really hold. I know people that are bold that'll just put it on their face, but so I need a little barrier. But you can put it on your face and rub it in a circular motion. I promise you, it will help refine those pores. Okay, you got a little pimple, throw this little ice on there, let it sit in a circular motion, and it will.
Is the ice the same thing they put in the thing that makes your pussy tighten up? You know, rich people go to and they sit on the thing, and you can make it like a facial vagina, a vaginal facial.
Okay.
I saw it on TV, but then my friend really got one.
Ooh. I don't know about that one.
Took it too far. That's self-care.
Can you maybe the vaginal steam is like the facial steam. It's like just hot steam. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was actually supposed to get one done. Me and my girlfriends, my other
really?
girlfriends, the
I
ones
was about to say, what?
the ones that y'all allow me to have, and we scheduled it for like 4 of us. And they called us like, hey, we double booked. We only have room for 2, and because it was a group of us, we just never went. But I was sad because now that I set this thing out, I be trying to get it, make sure the car's in tip top shape.
Hey, I got you. I mean, instead of, if you're trying to get that in shape, get a bidet, okay?
Yes, I need to invest in one.
That'll like
it'll change your life.
Woo!
The first time I went to a fancy hotel that had a bidet, and I didn't know what to do. I was a new person.
Everybody outside of the USA has a debate. I said debate. A bidet, but us, and they be looking at us like, you guys just wipe your body parts with just tissue.
I mean, we got this little carton of wipes on the side over here, but other than that, yeah, we just nasty ass people.
I'm just saying, invest in that little add-on. You could just add it on to your toilet. That's what I did. I have a bidet, y'all. Okay, so this is my favorite one.
Wait, I have one more question about ice, if that's okay.
Oh, go ahead.
Is it similar to then, like, because sometimes I like to wash my face with ice cold water too? Is that like okay?
Yes, you can do that. So, and I literally do that all the time when I feel like my pores are just so large and open. So I will let the cold water run and then close up my sink, and I would just stick my face and I'll let my face just stay in there for a couple minutes, like in the sink real quick. I promise you, just doing that for like a minute or as long as you can you will definitely see instant change benefits to your face. I promise you. Wow. Your skin will be firm and it will be tight, but not dry. It won't be dry whatsoever. Speaking of not,
you just changing lives out here. I'm not even gonna lie to you. You changing lives.
Again, I am not a doctor. I did all this research my damn self, okay? My damn self. Speaking of not having dry skin, this is one of my favorite products that I absolutely love, and that's honey. And I'm talking about real ass honey, okay? Real ass honey. Speaking of honey, I don't know if you guys heard, but Beyonce has actual beehives on her damn property.
Of course she does.
Yeah.
Because her children was having allergy issues and skin issues. But I'm telling you, honey, putting straight honey on your face. If you go on YouTube, there are a number of YouTubers that have done honey challenges, putting honey on their face for 5 days straight. you can see a complete difference in your skin.
So, do you just put it on like almost like how we just did this face mask and let it
Yep,
sit like on
yep,
acne areas?
yep. You literally, and you know what? You don't even have to put it on. Put it on your whole face. You will see
Okay.
a change in your skin. I promise you.
It'll
It's a
clear up.
natural. Listen, it balances your skin, so it kills bacteria on your skin, and it moisturizes and naturally hydrates your skin.
Okay.
Okay, I suffer from my T zone gets really dry because I'm always trying to make sure my T zone is good because I get oily so quickly using wearing so much makeup. But putting on honey will literally it will balance your skin out. I promise you. Pesky acne scars, it will fade all that shit. Put some and I'm talking about real honey, not
Real honey.
real honey, okay? Honey.
Also,
All
I've
right.
been drinking a lot of this wine, so I'm just I'm just giving
Girl,
y'all
me
that
too.
heads up.
Girl, what I didn't tell y'all was that Chambord. That's how it gets you. That
First of
Chambord
all,
catch you slipping.
you definitely gonna have to send that to us because I'm like, what in the hell
Give me a phonetic spelling, shit. Shampoo.
right? What the hell is a Chambord? Okay, while she's grabbing that, I'm gonna go right ahead because I feel like I'm taking forever. Eucalyptus, okay. I want to say that's my number 6. My number 5. Eucalyptus shower or bath. Ooh,
It's
yes,
fancy.
bottle.
And it's pretty.
Yeah, and they're
Yes,
not paying us, so
bottle.
I'm gonna remove it now.
Yes, bottle. I'm gonna go real fast on the last 3.
Okay.
Eucalyptus. I if you're feeling stressed, because I know everybody should be stressed because this bullshit that we got to deal with the election. But eucalyptus in your shower, you can buy eucalyptus anywhere and hang it up there. I have this bath gel that my mama gave me that I like to use. Literally, I put it in my hand and I just shake it up and I will breathe it in if I'm feeling really stressed while I'm in my shower, or I'll drop it in the bathtub so the oils can go up. It has so many great properties, and this is a natural plant, and it will help nasal congestion if you have inflammation or sinus. Uh, 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 just like any type of infections in your sinus, it relieves stress. I love it for sure. Um, Eucalyptus for sure. I promise you. It's pretty much like peppermint. So if you have peppermint oil and eucalyptus, and you don't have eucalyptus, use your peppermint oil. Okay. Oatmeal is number 6. Oatmeal. Listen, I I just looked this up because I remember when I used to have chickenpox when I was younger. My mom used to give us oatmeal baths because it will help with not itching and for dry skin, because you know how when your mom used to put alcohol on your chickenpox and shit like that, it would dry your skin out, and you would
Rainberg,
take.
why are you talking about chicken pox like they happen more than once?
Wait, oh, okay, but like, listen, I know people that have never had chickenpox.
Yeah, you
I
get them
haven't.
once.
I haven't. And do you guys remember
Jillian.
I thought I had them a year and a half ago? Y'all
Yes,
remember
yes,
that?
I
Yes.
remember that.
And I got bit by a spider. Good times.
Yes, I remember
I
that.
have
But
the
no.
I have the vaccine.
Oh, okay. But
That's because
listen,
she young, Brandenburg. That's because she's
that's
young.
the point. But
I
listen,
ain't had vaccines back in the
but
day.
like if you have what is it called, eczema, rosacea, in
Psoriasis.
psoriasis, it helps with acne. I've done oatmeal on your face. It will if you have really dry skin, do a oatmeal face mask or body mask. Like, it will literally replenish all of the moisture back in your skin. Okay, I promise you it will. Oatmeal all day. I love me some oatmeal. Number 7, I'm gonna go real fast because I feel like I'm taking up all this damn time. No, number 7, hyaluronic acid. Now we about to get back. We about to get to the truth. We about to get into these truth serums real quick. I love hyaluronic acid all day. Okay. If you have any issue whatsoever, if you want supple skin, it literally will clear any wound. it relieves joint pain in some areas, but like if you want bright, non-dull skin, use some hyaluronic acid. I'm sure y'all hear it all the time. There's so many damn commercials about hyaluronic acid. I love it. Okay, I will douse my body in hyaluronic acid if I could. Okay. I love me some hyaluronic acid.
Jillian, I love how Brandenburg gets more and more passionate as we get
I
deeper
know.
into
I
the
love
list.
it. I love it because that's gonna be me.
Because I absolutely
It's gonna be
love
me
it.
on something.
Okay, number 8, real quick. I'm going real fast. Vitamin
Girl, we got
C.
nothing but time. Don't worry about it.
This is true. Vitamin C. This is another truth serum, real quick. Vitamin C promotes collagen production. As we get older, we lose collagen. We need more collagen. You want that bounce back on your skin? You gotta throw some. You gotta throw some vitamin C. You want some brightness on your face? Throw some vitamin C. Okay, on it fights
Now,
so
I
many
do have a
things.
quick question. I take
Yeah.
vitamin C every day as a vitamin.
Oh
Does that
yeah.
do the same thing without using the serum?
Nah, you
So
need the serum.
yeah, I was gonna say. So vitamin C is good for your body inside. Before
Okay.
before your before your skin, you need to put it on
So
your
do you
actual
put these?
skin.
Do you put multiple serums on at a time?
Yes.
Okay.
So, but just for people to know,
Give that disclaimer, Brandenburg.
right? I am not a damn doctor. I am not a dermatologist. I'm not an esthetician. But if you read the instructions on a lot of these serums, they actually tell you which one you should do first and which one you
Mhm.
should do last. Like for instance, normally hyaluronic acid is your first base product.
Okay.
Okay, it will tell you. They will tell you on the instructions. Okay, but
Okay.
vitamin C will give you that bounce back and elasticity back in your skin. Okay.
Okay.
Number 9, one of my favorites. This is the Die Hard. Don't get wrong. Okay, retinol, baby. Retinol is what I like to call the fountain of youth. Okay, if you have wrinkles, if you have crow's feet, whatever is it, crow's eyes or whatever bullshit. If you have bags, if like you have like pronounced lines on your face, retinol will help you out. Okay, I'm
But
telling you.
Brandenburg, don't you recommend like even starting a retinol earlier before you get those?
First off, if I would have known about retinol in my early 20s, I would have been doing that off jump. But yes, you should be starting it early, just so you can prepare your skin for when you get wiser and older in age. Okay. But retinol, I love to death. Okay, dark
Oh,
spots, wrinkles. What happened?
uh, I realized I wrote the wrong thing for sunscreen. That was my bad.
No, it's okay because I'm about to tell you real quick. Number 10, which
Sunscreen.
right, which is fine because listen, I'm reading. I have mines right here.
Hey man, it's been a long day, y'all. I didn't get the
Listen,
PowerPoint
it's
fully
all good.
right.
Number 10 is sunscreen, and let me just say because a lot of black people think that they don't need no damn sunscreen. Okay. Sun rays does not discriminate on race, okay? Unlike America, okay? They really do not see color, okay? The sun does not see color and will fuck you up, okay? Okay, I'm talking about you have to find, and there's a difference between moisturizing with SPF. No, fuck that. Okay. Yes, that's good, but you also need a separate independent sunscreen as well. Okay. Because this sun is serious. If you have dark spots, the sun will make the dark spots darker. You need sunscreen. Oh, and that should be your last thing that you put on. So all them serums, all them after your moisturizer, the last thing that you put on is sunscreen. Y'all should know that. But I'm just saying that those are my little skincare tips. Now I got one more thing, an honorable mention. Okay? Water, baby. Drink your water. Drink your water.
Especially after you finish drinking with us all night.
Listen, water will help you in every way. Okay?
Mhm.
Every which way.
Mm. Every which way. Any of these visuals will help you.
Shout out
I
to
just want to see Idris Elba pour water on me. That's all I want to have.
Listen, y'all know what bottom right picture I plan on being in.
we all know.
You already know.
We all know, baby.
But also the picture right above it, I could definitely be in that wop wop wop. You know,
Hey.
they should have called me to do the video. You know what? These masks have been on a while. I feel like
I took mine off. Because
you did take yours off.
I had the clay mask on though, so I didn't want to leave it on longer than I should have. But Brandyberg, I have a wrap-up question for you.
Sure, go ahead.
You stuck on the deserted island. You only got 3 skincare products. Give me your top 3.
Don't do this to me. Okay.
Deserted island, you got 3. And I mean, you literally don't say, oh, cleansers are given. No, you only have 3 total.
Okay, so I'm going to go sunscreen, hyaluronic acid.
Okay.
And honey. Nope. Wait, yeah, honey. Because I was gonna say retinol, but retinol might fuck up my skin if I'm on a deserted island because all that damn sun. So I'm gonna say honey. Yep, I'm gonna say honey. Yep.
Brandenburg, I think you did a beautiful job. I was excited about all that. And I just felt so beautiful and taken care of just from listening to you.
Thank you.
I don't think y'all realize this, but me and Brandenburg, like, you legit think you're in a little schoolgirls when we talk about a new skincare product that one of us has picked up.
It brings me joy when I hear that AB picked up a new product that I have not tried yet. And I'm like, oh my God, you have to try me.
And I feel like if Brandyberg gets something, like the retinol, the latest retinol you got, I purposefully said, okay, I was going to go between that one and another one. I'm going to get the other one so that we can like compare and contrast.
Oh my God. It is so fun looking up, because first of all, it's trial and error, first off. It's a trial and error experience. And once you figure out your skin type, it like everything is just easy breezy. You know what I mean? You look up the product, you look up the ingredients, you see whether or not it will work for you. But I will also recommend, with all the products that I did say, the skincare tips, please do a patch test prior to putting on anything, okay? Because if it may be too strong and it may fuck up your face, because I've definitely done that, where I'm like, why is my face peeling off right here? Got it. Too damn strong. Got it.
Okay.
I just did a lavender spray and I feel amazing.
I just did a water spray and now I'm going to put my hyaluronic acid on.
Oh, yes. Okay. I love a good hyaluronic acid. I think it is hyaluronic acid time.
Yeah.
I'm so proud of myself because I just bought this randomly, not knowing what it did, being like, these girls always talking about their serums and I don't got none, so let me just buy one. And thankfully I picked out a good one.
It's also refill your drink time. So
and then I also have a pore refining toner serum that I'm going to put on afterward. And then I'm going to use my jade roller because it's ice cold. I had it in the freezer to rub it in and get all that cold that you were talking about on my face.
Yes.
Should I be? I guess I should. You use a cotton ball. I use my hands.
No, serums, I just pat in.
Yeah.
Just pat it in. Just pat it in.
I mean, I'm learning.
Yeah, I'm a patter. You should be patting and not pulling your skin.
Oh, whoopsies. I be pulling my skin. So pat. I got to remember.
Are you guys feeling relaxed? I hope the viewers are feeling relaxed. I mean, you were already beautiful. But now you done listen to Brandenburg. You done got you some ice and some honey and some eucalyptus and some Schoenbrad to drink because of Jillian. And now you're even more beautiful than you already were.
Yes. Let's go in here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I got this little J roll shamble. Y'all are so funny. I love it. Oh my God, this feels so good. It's so cold. I be thinking that face mask said it's just CBD, but I'm positive there's weed in it. It'd be having me chilled the fuck out.
Okay, so I have a question. Let me set the stage for you.
Okay.
Set it.
It's a self-care night. you know?
Uh-huh.
And I'm putting in my serums, and like when I do a self-care night, I actually like to do a whole setup in the like for the longer periods in the living room, because I'm like, that's where my movie, TV, relax watching time comes in, especially with my facial steamer. Again, I'm very rich in my head when I have my facial steamer, you know,
As you should.
even though it's set up on a motherfucking cooler that I take to the beach because, you know, that's where I'm at.
Business.
But that exactly. But I have my facial steamer, not too close, not for too long, all just perfect. And I want to know what's gonna relax me visually. What can I watch? What can I take in? Jillian, do you have some tips for
Well,
me?
well, well. COVID was kicking my ass, but I actually the way I disconnect is through TV. I turn off my phone and I watch some TV and I sit and watch the whole show while on IMDb because I'm crazy. So I came up with 10, excuse me. I came up with 10 shows that have gotten me through this some from March. So these aren't all my recommendations, but these are definitely the shows that have brought me joy. So the first show I'm gonna recommend is P Valley.
Woo!
P Valley is for when you're in the mood, you're like, I want to enjoy these black people who are being their full Southern Mississippi selves, but also there's a side of titties, right? Because it's about a strip club. Okay. P Valley changed my life. And if you know me, you know I pole dance. And I watched that show and I was like, I just need to be on this. We're going to get there.
I want to see you on P Valley, Jillian.
I want to see me on P
I
Valley.
want to see you in your heels.
I want to be on P Valley
zipper
talking about a
cabs.
motherfucker Cassina. Motherfucker Cassina.
I absolutely love P Valley. It was such like a getaway series where it just puts you in. It's such an authentic series
Mhm.
where there was no explaining. It was just a dope ass series. So I agree with you. Yes.
Yes. Side note, I'm putting on my night cream now. Um, it's also to me, it was just a beautiful version of black people that I feel like we rarely get to see. And
Yes.
so I just really loved that. The second show that has changed my life this year was Lovecraft Country. Now, Lovecraft Country is the show that you watch when you want your brain to hurt, but you also want to be so attracted to every actor. But you also want to be hit over the head with the genre tropes where you're like, is it a horror show? Is it a sci-fi show? Is this a period piece? Is this a war movie? Is this just a rom-com?
Or maybe black people are just so awesome we can do it all.
We are. And why are these costumes so damn good? Lovecraft Country is great. There is racism, but that's everywhere. So get into it. The next
The fact
show,
that we don't have a president yet shows that. I'm just putting that out there.
Lovecraft. I'm talking about these outfits on Lovecraft. I would wear current day.
okay. And the reason why I mentioned the racism is just because I know for some people they watch TV and they like to disconnect from the real world, and I get that. So I like to give that disclaimer. But Lovecraft Country was just so incredible. I just really enjoyed it week to week. The next recommendation I have is The Last Dance documentary. Which this is for the people who are like, I know how this happened, but I don't remember how this happened because I was a kid in the 90s. Also, I love nostalgia and I want to see 90s outfits and hip hop music and Michael Jordan just be a fucking boss. I love a good sports documentary. I do.
It was one of the best things I've seen in
I mean,
20
in what world do you have Barack Obama sitting down talking about basketball? Like,
Basketball.
Also, I have my under eye peels on right now.
Ooh.
Mhm.
This next recommendation is such a hidden gem, and I just feel like it wasn't discussed enough. It's Wu-Tang: An American Saga. It's a TV series based on Wu-Tang, the rap group, and how they came up. And this is for the people that love fine as black men when music and history isn't enough. Because when I tell you you'll get your share of music and history, but also, why all these actors so fine, though? Like,
I have to be honest. I haven't watched it yet, and it will be on. I have a list of shows that I need to watch. Yes, first of all, the list of actors that are on the show. My panties are wet. I'm just saying, like, yes,
girl.
yes.
Now, this next show, I would like to say this is specifically a binge show because a lot of the shows on here have one season so far. But Scandal is specifically for binging, and Scandal is specifically on this if you've seen Scandal. So this is specifically, hey, I want to watch a drama, but I'm so anxious right now that I don't need any new anxiety. So let me watch something where I already fulfilled my anxiety and I know what happened. I just forgot.
Yep.
So I've been rewatching Scandal and it's been great because I know I've seen it before. I know who's going to die. I know what's going to happen, but I don't remember what's going to happen. And it's been so exciting rewatching it, especially in the political climate, because I feel like I'm so much more well versed in politics that there's a level of the show that I can enjoy way more than when it came out. And also, like, the monologues.
Yes.
Yep. I was just about to
Yes.
say there's a particular season finale monologue that I currently use for a monologue when people need me to recite a monologue real quick, and it's from Scandal, and I'm just like, let's go.
Love it.
I will say, Jillian, I 100% agree with you. I binge watched Scandal towards the beginning of quarantines, like when Rona first got like real. It's like, oh, I'm really not leaving the house. So what do I? And I think that I didn't really. The last season wasn't my favorite, but of course they had to get crazier than what the current real life climate was. So that did push you outside your boundaries. So binge watching it again was beautiful. And again, you're right. I knew it was going to happen. Certain things reminded me, oh yeah, that happens. Oh, they was horny as fuck. I'm here for that. You know what I mean? I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Great binge watching.
I definitely think that if you've never seen it, I'm not sure that this recommendation is for you. But I definitely, yeah, I have a different appreciation for it now. I think when it first came out, I was a little younger, a little cynical. I think I just like didn't care for the romance between her and Fitz, and now I can semi-tolerate it because I'm a little older and I think I get it a little bit more. You know, in my young age, I was like, but he's the president, bitch. And it's been really cool watching a lot of our favorite people who we know now that they had like guest roles in it.
Yeah.
The next recommendation I have is Floor is Lava. This is a dumb, silly game show, and it's legitimately for the I don't want to use my brain. I want to be drunk or high, and I want to be on my cell phone and still enjoy this silly ass, goofy ass show.
It's so good.
It's so good.
It's so good. I'll be like, bitch, you about to fall. Bam, she fall.
And then you're like, where'd they go? Did they die? Where are they underwater?
Yes. I'll be like, are they coming back? It's just
so good.
Beautiful.
Now, this next series, I will say single-handedly actually got me through quarantine, and that is MTV's The Challenge. This is the real world road rules challenges. There is about 33 seasons on MTV Hits. And if you want to get invested in a reality TV show where the contestants are competitive and horny and real people, this is the show for you. There are so many seasons. If you've ever watched any of the real world series, you'll know a lot of them. You can start at any point and it's fine. You could watch the last episode and you'll be invested. You could watch the first episode. You can jump around. It's just so stupid and so great.
This is such an OG fucking show, and I used to watch it wholeheartedly, religiously. So every time I watch it again, I'm just like, damn, I love this show.
And the same people are on it. Like, I hadn't watched The Challenge probably in 5 years.
Yeah.
And we threw it on in quarantine. And for me to see people who I remembered, like, oh, CT's still on this, oh, Johnny's still on this, oh, Veronica's still on this, oh, Anissa's still on this. Like, it was great. It was great.
They try and get this back
to the list because I've seen Road Rules, I've seen Real World, like, it's when they meet up. Is that The Challenge? Was that what I'm thinking about? Okay.
Yep. And they just do it over and over again. And then there's Battle of the Sexes, then there's Battle of the Exes, then there's Vendettas, then there's the Gauntlet, and now they include people from all shows. So they have like people not just from America. They have like Big Brother England. So they have like British people on it. They have like Australian people on it. They take from all of these other shows. And it's stupid, but it brought me so much joy. The next show is Sister Sister. We had an episode where we talked about our favorite shows being problematic. Sister Sister, I watched the whole series. It holds up. And it is still so good. And I was so pleased with it. It's the best watch I've had in terms of old shows and what's been put on Netflix. It's so good.
100% agree, because I did not finish Moesha. I didn't even finish binge watching it, but I
Woo.
finished Sister with the quickness because I
Yeah.
love that show. And
Moesha
It-
Tamira is
was
still
hard.
my favorite. I love
Yeah.
me some Tamira.
It brought me so much joy. Yeah, I struggle with Moesha. I've been struggling to get into half and half and one-on-one, but Sister, like, it sucked me in, and I just like was like, dang, Tyreek really was fine. Like like he was so fine. Like it didn't make no sense for him to be that fine.
I really liked Jordan. I thought
No,
Jordan was cute, but
they
now I
both
like short boys. Like back then, I
no.
didn't date short guys, but obviously now
Jordan
I
was great
date
too.
them.
Jordan was great too. They were perfect for each twin. They were perfect for each twin. This next show is a maybe. So The Boys, this is specifically for someone that's like, I want a violent show with a side of satire. This show is violent. It's about superheroes that are bad guys. It is very satirical, which I like because it has a lot of commentary of the present day, but you have to be in the mood for that, which I know some people are sometimes. And finally, it's not a TV list without some movies. The Marvel Universe. I have been rewatching the Marvel Universe all year since Disney Plus came out, and honestly, it's brought me a lot of joy. There's so many special features, and I think that I know people who don't like to watch binge watch TV. They feel like it's a really hard commitment. So this is like for the person who's at home that's like, "Oh, I want to watch a movie every couple of nights, but there's nothing really new out." It's like every couple of nights watch one of these films, or every Friday watch one of these films. And the payoff, in my opinion, is one of the best payoffs in movie history that we've ever had. And so I just think it's worth it, whether you've seen it or not. Revisit it, start from the beginning, do the order that you're supposed to, go from Captain America to Captain Marvel to Iron Man, and you'll just like, I watched Age of Ultron today and I was like, holy shit, they were talking about Wakanda in this. I didn't even realize. Like
Yep.
it's just crazy. And you realize Claws in it. Anyways, I digress. I'm going
Winter
down a rabbit
Soldier is still everything to me. Winter
hole.
Soldier is still like, you got me emotional now. The
I'm
only
sorry.
one that I like, am like, I will skip that bitch, is Guardians of the Galaxy 2. I
Yeah.
don't rewatch
Well,
that.
we don't support Chris Pratt. So I am good on both Guardians of the Galaxy. It is what it is. When we know who the best
The
Christopher
first
is.
one is I, but
The
anything
second one
other
is
than
trash.
that, yeah, I will say I haven't seen Captain America,
I'm sorry.
or
Who are you? What?
I
You
haven't
ain't
seen it.
you
He
ain't
has the
seen
best trilogy.
you haven't seen any of the Captain. Thank you. The best trilogy. Winter
You
Soldier
know,
is the best.
listen, and that Chris is fine as hell.
Yeah,
So,
he is. I
Who
already
has
got him on
America's
lock.
ass?
Okay, I already
and
got
I
him
heard,
on lock.
first of all,
He,
and I heard he is slanging. So,
he,
yeah,
you don't. What you mean you heard? I saw he was
You
like,
saw it. You saw it, right?
I
I
didn't
did.
see it. I didn't see it. First of all, when on Twitter,
I
when
told you I
everybody
was
was
start
doing
dating these white boys.
which one was the best Chris, and then I heard about Chris Evans had a couple pictures out, images out. I was looking for it. This man done removed all the pictures so
Girl,
quick.
he got bored during Rona, made a little mistake, put him out there,
Your
and
man was like,
changed the world.
Yeah,
Changed the world.
I saw it. Listen, he's definitely someone I would risk it all for. My fave is still Chris Hemsworth, but he has a wife and kids, and I respect that. So Chris Evans is definitely up there.
yeah.
Chris Evans is already
You
number one
know,
on the
And
I,
list.
he's a
you know,
ginger too. He's like a
and
redhead ish. So
I'm still single. Oh, life update. No one hit me with any snowflakes. And I'm okay with that, but I just want to share that because I think people in my life think that I'm kidding when I be like, niggas don't be in my DMs. But I need to address the fact that I got no snowflakes after
I'm
our
gonna
last
send, I'm gonna, I'm
episode.
gonna send you some snowflakes. If you missed the last
I
episode, go rewatch it. It's on YouTube. But we did say if you want to get with that Jillian with her sexy ass, put them snowflakes in that DM.
Not anymore. You had your 2 weeks.
Okay, now she don't want you no more. She don't want you no more.
I mean, yeah, send it. We'll see.
She don't want you no more.
well,
Jillian,
that's
that's a
a hell of a.
fantastic list.
I was
Thank
about to
you.
say that's a hell of a list. Like I think that's a solid ass list. If in case anybody needs something to watch during self care time, Rona pandemic time, follow Jillian's TV recommendations all day.
Hmm. All right. AB.
Oh
What's
Lord.
self care to you?
Not dying from my damn job. That's self-care to me.
Woo!
Not letting my motherfucking job kill me.
Woo!
That is self-care.
Let me-
I will say that it's different. I did think that working from home would be easier because I had such a long commute. So if anyone does live in this area, Mike, I live in Pasadena, and I legit had to drive to the office in Long Beach every single day. So if you know what that commute is, that's what I was commuting before Rona. That was my commute. Plus I did like trips to Inland Empire. One time I had to go to San Diego, but I would do trips to Temecula, to Ontario. I don't know if I pronounced things correctly for the Californians, but that's where I was.
I don't know.
I thought working from home would be easier. It was not. Also, side note, I just finished my second glass, so I don't know where this list gonna go. But I'm about to pour some more, and we're gonna see what happens.
You deserve.
So my list is about de-stressing at work. De-stressing at work. So the first thing, really schedule time to step away, put it on your calendar. I should have done this trigger warning first. For anybody who lost their job during Rona, I'm so sorry. You don't have to watch this part. But if you got a job later, I suggest you watch it. If you had a job the whole time, you really need to watch it.
I
If
will
you-
also say some of these things work if you don't have a job. There's some tips that still work for people.
That's good. That's what if you don't have a job, maybe you'll have a job later. You should still watch it. All right. So the first thing is to really schedule time to step away, put it on your calendar. Because I've been through that thing where I'm like, yeah, meeting. You got to get the work done for the meeting. You got to catch up from the last 3 meetings that you didn't pay attention to anything else because of the last 4 meetings. And then you say, I'm going to step away every day for 30 minutes so I can get a walk in around the building, get a walk in the neighborhood, working from home, to grab something to eat, to actually sit and enjoy my meal. You say you're going to do it, and unless you put it in your calendar, it won't happen.
Mm-hmm.
You may have the best intentions, but your coworkers don't give 2 fucks about your intentions. They will slack you, they will write you, email you, they need this and there. No, you mark it off on your calendar, and that is your time. That is your time to say, I am not going to work these 9, 10, 12-hour days without taking a break for myself. And there's 2 levels to that, right? Like I know that some people do have, and this goes into number 2, don't make working lunches a normal activity. Some people have jobs where you have your full hour lunch and then you get to step away. They can't get you. But I have a job where working lunch is a normal thing, where I legit like sit and eat real quick while I still do my work. I do that sometimes, but that shouldn't be the norm. You should make time to say, hey, and it may not be a full hour. It may be 30 minutes. It may be 20 minutes. But take that time to say, I am legit going to, I'll go, because I work from home now. I'll go in there and cook some eggs. You know what I mean? Like, just say, let me step away from the computer. I turn on my Harry Potter Audible. I'm on Half-Blood Prince right now. And I take it with me and I go cook my eggs, put some spinach, some sun-dried tomatoes in there. Like, I be making some eggs. And you just take that time to step away, and a working lunch should not be your norm. It does happen every now and again. Like, I'm not gonna lie and say I never worked during my lunch. I did it today. I had my lentil soup and I worked because I had things to do. And I know I had a show today. So I know when I have a show, I leave 5 o'clock on the dot so I can get ready for the show. So I woke up and I started working at 7 a.m. this morning. So those things happen, but they shouldn't be your norm. You should take the time to say, yes, I work for you, but you don't own me. This ain't football. This ain't the NFL. You don't own me. So I am going to step away and take my time to eat, to sit on the couch, whatever it may be. Working lunches happen. There's no problem with that. They should not be your norm. Number 3, don't be afraid to turn off notifications for internal communications when you need to. Focus on getting something done. So I think, Brandenburg, just because I've seen the pictures you take of us, you use Slack too at your job, right?
Yeah.
So all 3 of us use Slack at our jobs that we have right now. And Slack will notify the fuck out of you. Yes, it will. It'll be like bing, 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 bing. It's the most annoying ding I've ever heard in my life. It will notify the fuck out of you. This is for like to get your work done and to have peace of mind. It's okay to say, notifications off for 30 minutes while I try to get this thing done, because it's a ripple effect, right? So in the beginning, I would like set time on my calendar to finish a spreadsheet or finish a report. And then I would have like Slack pings coming in. I would keep getting pulled away to deal with this and deal with that. Everything had to be notified and taken care of right then and there. But then I'm working till 8, 9 o'clock at night, 10 o'clock at night, because all the time I had on my calendar to get things done, I spent answering other people's questions. And again, self-care is not working till 10 p.m. at night on a regular basis. So make sure you really turn those notifications off. Say, hey, I put time on my calendar. My calendar is open. You can check it. This is what I'm doing right now. I will not respond to you until I finish. You know?
Yeah. And I think that's really important, just because, so I was unemployed a lot during the pandemic, and I feel like because people knew I was home, they also felt like they could call me or text me at any time. And then, like, you know, it'd be like, why didn't you answer my call? And it's like, bro, I was doing yoga, or I was going for a walk, or I was painting, or I did not want to fucking talk because the world's on fire. And so I think it's so important now that, because we're all home, regardless of what you're doing, to make the space of being like, I don't have to be accessed 24/7. Like, I don't have to answer this call. I don't have to answer this text just because I'm sitting on the couch watching these TV shows that I listed. Doesn't mean that someone should have access to me. So I definitely think that's such a good point, AB.
And Jillian, that leads us straight into number 4. Work from home does not mean off from work. Tell your family to call you later. Let me tell you something. I love my family to death. But if my auntie, sister, daddy, grandma don't be calling me all damn day, and sometimes I have to let it go to voicemail. Like, at first I would answer every single time. And I love my family so much. And every time I talk to like my sister or my auntie, like, it's such a good conversation. It's so fun. If I talk to my daddy, you know, he tried to teach me something. We'll talk about politics. I'm like, Dad, it's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. I know you in Texas, but it's 2 over here. I'm still at work. It's okay to say, hey, I'm still at work. And I think with Rona and people working from home now, that there's that expectation of, oh, you work from home, you can talk to me anytime. Like, you don't have to, like, no one's watching you. No, but I still have to finish my work, you know? And I don't want to work late into the night. And it's hard enough to really set boundaries when you're working from home. It's not going to turn into wake up, roll up, go to work, get off work, be at work. Like, there's sometimes the physical location, like those being separate, is a really good thing. And we don't have that anymore for the most part.
Yeah.
So
you have to remember, you have to remember, even though you're working from home, sometimes you need to physically get your ass up, step away from that workstation, change your clothes, just so you can get your mind set that you are now off of work. Sometimes you have to do that. Like, get away, like, step away from your laptop, from your station, just so you can have that moment of time, just like, oh, I'm off. You
yes.
know what I mean?
Also, these are a lot of screens. Like Jillian knows, like, our setup we work at the same company right now. Our setup is legit 3 screens: your laptop and 2 external monitors. I wear glasses now. My eyes was good, and
I've been wearing them Blu-ray glasses.
You know, it's like, damn, because I'm like always like, in there.
This be me and my Blu-ray glasses.
I put mine on. Ooh, yeah, that makes sense. Like, yes, I wear freaking glasses now. So take away, like, step away and get up out of your seat. Walk around your house. Walk outside for a quick second. Water one of your plants. I do that all the time. I get up and I just check the soil on my plants and say, hey, oh, you need some water today. It will not take me more than a minute to water my plant. Like, and that's time away from the screen. It's really important physically and mentally. Now we're gonna get into some real shit, y'all. Put some lip gloss or some chapstick on before you get on that first Zoom call. This is not to impress other people. This is to make you feel good. And brush your teeth while you're at it. It was so easy when Rona first started. We were working from home to just roll up out the bed and just like, okay, at the very last possible minute, turn your computer on and start working. You don't feel awake. You start off drained and you just drain yourself throughout the entire day. Actually wake up, put the kettle on. Like, we put our tea kettle on. I like to hear the whistle. I'm fancy, guys. I have a tea kettle. Okay? Like, let the tea kettle whistle, wake up, brush your goddamn teeth, be able to stand yourself. You know what I mean? Just because they can't smell the breath don't mean you can't smell the breath. brush them, put some lip gloss, some chapstick on. You don't have to get fancy. I know all of us sit in our drawers underneath, underneath the table. Yes, I have nice drawers now, so I stay in them. But just do things to wake yourself up and feel alert, because then you have like I've woken up, I've made myself ready, I've had my prep time. Remember, we used to drive to work and we would like have that music or that audible or something to say, this is my time, my space. But now we get up at the last possible minute, wake up and go straight to the computer screen, and we don't have that time to be in our own zone. So wake up
true.
15, 20, 30 minutes earlier to have that time for yourself. Don't let your first 15-minute break be the first time that you go brush your teeth. That's not okay. Okay? If you're getting, I'm like, damn, now I'm taking too long. If you're working from home, send yourself gifts. Let me tell you something. I done ordered so many damn things. I'll be like, what is that? Oh, I forgot I ordered that. I just got like a dress, a top, and a little sweater dress. They came one at a time. Every day for 3 days straight, I got a gift. And this is it's another reason to get up, stretch out, go pick up something like, oh, damn, I'm cute in this. Go try a new outfit. When you're at work in the office, how many times you talk to your friends? How many times? And those are your little breaks. And now we don't have those because, I love that man, but I see him all day, every day. I don't need to see him on my work break. I need to try on new clothes. So I send myself shit so I know that I'm cute. And I'm not spending gas money, so why not buy myself something cute?
Hell yeah.
This is a circle of life.
That's real.
Learn the power of a good gift. So we're talking about gifts, GIFTS. Now gift, GIF. Like we said, we all use Slack. Cookie line is my go-to. You do /gift and you put in what you want to put. I'd be like, not today, and I get cookie line gifts. You know what I mean? I'd be like, no ma'am, and I get a beautiful Black woman just shaking her head like, no thank you. If I say Black girl magic, I get Solange and Janelle Monáe high-fiving each other. It's beautiful. Learn the power of a good gift, because a lot of times people at work say stupid shit, and I don't feel like answering stupid shit. So I send a gift that lets them know I'm not answering stupid shit today. Don't ask me stupid ass questions. You won't get a gift that says don't ask me stupid ass questions. Do y'all understand that? We on the same page? Thank you.
That's
your
solid.
couch, number 8, your couch and your headphones are a 30-minute meeting away. This is the good thing if you work from home now during the pandemic. Just get through that next meeting. Just get through it. Because at work, you can't just go collapse on the couch. That's the lobby. That's where the people who are trying to get interviews going. You know what I mean? They sitting there. That's where the receptionist sit. You can't be passing out in front of her ass. No. Trust me, working from home, get through that meeting. Don't act an ass all the way during the meeting. Act like you got some home to act like Big Mama on the call. And as soon as it's over, you ain't but a couch and a headphone away. Listen to 2-3 good songs and before you go back to the job. Does that make sense?
It does.
The fuck away.
It does, because as soon as the queue is empty, I'm on the couch.
it ain't but a couple steps away.
Like you literally have to take those breaks. You have to take those breaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Number 9, schedule your next dental appointment during that meeting you really don't want to go to. Let's talk about strategy. Okay. All right. The dentist give you a whole time of times you can go. And I say, no. If Terrell is irritating you in that meeting, schedule him for that 9 o'clock meeting. Oh, I can't today, Terrell. I got to get my teeth clean. Got to stay cute. No, that is your prerogative. That's an all the time thing. That's not work from home. That's not Rona. That's all the damn time. You take your break. All right. If you get your teeth cleaned twice a year, 4 times a year, that's that many times you got to not be around Terrell or gossiping ass. All right. And my number 10 work recommendation, if your work is stressing you out, just don't go. It's called a sick day for a reason. You ain't got to be sick. You could be sick of their asses. You know what I mean? Have you ever been sick of their asses?
Girl.
I'm sick of their asses.
Girl,
so guess what?
I'm buying my next sick day now.
And look, you ain't got to explain shit. Let me tell you something. My role that I'm in now, my company is a new role, and I'm very excited about it. Yay. But my previous role, I managed people. When I say I manage people, I manage 20 to 50 of these motherfuckers. And when I tell you I got multiple sick call outs every single day, they try to explain. They try to say, I'm throwing up. I'm doing this. My ankle broke. I got a squirrel in a wall. I can't, you know what I mean? I can't concentrate. They be saying all stupid shit. No, you ain't got to do all that. Hey, I'm taking a sick day. Send and take your ass back to bed, because sometimes you need a mental health break. We don't have a president because racism is alive and well. Take you a motherfucking sick day.
Literally. Take it.
Wow.
These are my tips for lessening your stress at work, and also have a glass of wine. I feel
That's
like I
real.
just blew y'all's mind. Y'all just sitting here like speechless.
You did it, but it's funny you say that. Listen, I don't know who's watching this, but I felt you on that sick day.
Yeah,
I
I
felt you
felt
on that sick day. I already got one in my calendar ready to go. That's what I'm gonna say about that.
Right now, I'm currently not working, so that sick day is happening right now. So
Yo, you keep it in the holster. You keep it in the holster.
I'm waiting on it. I'm
Because
waiting.
you don't know what they going to say to you on day 2. Day 1 of the new job is just, oh, yay. Day 2 is, bitch, where's my coffee? Oh, I'm sorry. Sick day.
In
Try
a
again.
heartbeat.
Try
Okay?
again. No?
Not me.
Also, bitch, where my coffee was kind of harsh. Like I said, I had 3 glasses of this wine. So y'all might got to do the rest of the show.
Silly.
I mean, guys, we made it through our self-care tips. It's our finale. We've had a great season. This is our 9th episode, and we've had some funny times. We've had some good times. We've had some silly times. We've had some embarrassing times. Do y'all have any favorite moments before we
I
end
would
this
say,
thing?
yeah, real quick. I would say probably my favorite moment is you guys being so giddy when I explained that I watched the entire Hamilton. And I enjoyed it. I told you I watched it twice just to get it all in. And I understand, okay? I get it now. Okay? I get it. One of my favorite moments, okay? Not just for me personally, but just to see y'all face just light up. It was like, oh my God, you watched both? The first and second?
So
Oh,
good. It's so good.
That's real. That's real.
Jillian, what's your favorite moment?
My favorite moment of YouTube is the fact that, well, today, the fact that y'all always make me come up with a cocktail and then y'all never have the right ingredients. I think for me every week, I'm like, what?
What's the whole point?
What's the point of this? But also a favorite moment of mine is, I think it was the second episode where I got up in the middle of the episode and killed a bug because it was stressing me out that much.
Oh my God.
I was also, now that we're several months removed, I can say, y'all, I was high. I took an edible and it was like, I took edible at like 1 p.m. At 8 p.m. it was still in my system. And I just kept looking at the bug and I was like, I gotta go kill this. I gotta go kill this bug. It is on my bed. That was definitely a fun night. Probably not for y'all, but for me.
It was beautiful. I loved it.
What about you, AB?
I would say that my favorite moment was when we had the workplace episode. The workplace episode, just it was, to me, it was just so many like legit real ass facts in that episode. And it was so funny to me. And also, like, I had others, but Jillian took them all. I really love when we don't measure shit. Like, it's my absolute favorite. Because Jillian just be so stressed about it. I'd be like, no, the ancestors didn't measure. You ain't got to measure. It's okay. Anybody got to measure. And I think my favorite, so if you guys follow us on Instagram, you know that we also like edit our shows. We give you like little recaps. My favorite thing to edit was when Jillian watched us make that drink and said, y'all got all this shit wrong. Me watching that and editing that, I was like, Jillian is upset right now. We fucked this drink out.
I was like, it's 3 juices.
I absolutely love that moment of AB and I just like, you know what? Fuck it. We about to pour these drinks and make a concoction. She's gonna shake.
Couldn't.
I'm gonna stir.
Shake and stir, shake and stir.
Like AB at least brought the juices, but Brandy Burke, I couldn't believe that you didn't even get any of the correct juices. I was like, wow.
Because you know why? Because I had a box of juice with all 3 different juices.
Oh my God. So crazy.
It's been a
I also
beautiful
really
season
like
one.
that one of the cocktail. A lot of times when we make cocktails, I'll sip it because I already can anticipate how
Oh,
strong it's
yeah.
gonna be, and you two are always like, God damn.
No, there was one episode where AB and I was like, we got this. Whoa!
I just remember every time I go back and look at like edits and I want to add like an old show to a new edit, I see that clip where Brendan, like it wasn't even planned. Like if you watch it, you may think it was planned. That shit was not planned. We
And I'm
legit
so nonchalant. I'm like,
Okay, you was
No.
like, and
Mhm.
okay.
it's real. That clip is really funny where y'all two are like, God damn.
We were sweating for real. Like I saw
I had to take my jacket off.
I was about to put my hair up. My hair was down. I'm like, oh, my back of my neck. Oh Lord Jesus.
Also, this is a side note. One of my favorite things is the fact that I don't know if people have noticed this. I'm in a different location every week. This is a double location, but my background legitimately changes every week. And sometimes it's on purpose, and sometimes it's like, oh, there was a tornado and the Wi-Fi's out. I have to go to my friend's house. But I think that I'm always like, these people are gonna think I'm homeless.
Y'all, I just realized it's self-care that I forgot to light my candle. That's why I had the mood lighting. Let me light my candle. It's okay. I'm gonna light it
Damn.
right now. Okay.
This has been so much fun the last few months.
It's been beautiful.
We had a really good time. I must say this was definitely a highlight a highlight of my week. Like, and the fact that we do this on Wednesdays is a great like up hump day, like a uplifting moment that I can just feel good to know that I'm with my sisters and I can end the rest of the week out really strong. I love it.
It's been beautiful. That was emotional. My retinol was coming in, my moisturizer, but that was real emotional.
No, this has been really fun. I can't wait. You know, I'm happy to take the break. There's a lot of stuff going on for all of us, but it's been really fun to just, you know, talk about current stuff and old stuff and get into shit stuff and be with you guys every week. I miss your faces.
I know we got a meeting next week, so ain't like we're not gonna see each other.
Oh, we still gonna meet? Okay.
Yeah, we still gonna meet. Yeah.
Okay, let me update.
We are? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Let me update my calendar.
Yeah. We update the calendar. Put that reminder out.
I was like, well, let me go ahead and delete all my recurrent meetings.
I sure did that too.
It's been such a beautiful, fun season 1. I love it. I love it.
I know.
Mm-hmm. Oh, we got a little recommendation to use all of that sick time. Use it all.
Yes.
Oh, we will.
Use it all.
Oh, we will.
Listen, should I put it in early? Cause
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I mean?
I didn't use my sick time yet, and I was like, oh, it's been 2 months. It's about time.
Also,
we done accrued.
This is non-people manager AB talking.
I know.
People manager AB talk was like, y'all black asses ain't sick. God damn it. You know.
Listen, and not to talk too much, but I checked my email today, even though I wasn't working, and I saw the people on my team who all called in sick, and I was like, I get it though. I get it.
Today was a day though. Today
was a day. And I remember 4 years ago, it's so funny, 4 years ago, my day job, which was serving, I was off, but my night job, which was bartending, I was scheduled to work, and it was a country music show. And I was like, and you know, 4 years ago we had a result. And I called my boss and I was like, I love this job too much to come in. And he was like, I understand. I said, because I don't want to lose this job tonight, and I know I will. So it's best for both of us if I don't come to work. And he was like, I understand. I'll see you in a few days. I was like, great.
Yes.
Because
I remember the last time we were in this situation and we did have a result. I was in Chicago and I was working at a I was at the second law firm that I worked at. So it was like insurance or whatever law. And it was a very small firm. I still went to work because, I don't know how white folk gonna act. So I went to work and no one talked to each other the entire day. The entire day. That was the day that I learned one of the attorneys had an adopted Black son. And he was beyond pissed that this country did what it did 4 years ago. And honestly, might do what it did 4 years ago.
No, what you mean not? We got these results too of it.
I'm not trying to put negative out there, but I'm also scared to be happy. That's where I am right now. But I'm also doing self-care. So, I'm beautiful and cute and I'm okay. I'm just gonna wake up tomorrow morning a Black woman. It means I can handle anything that comes my way.
Ooh.
Oh. Wow. Man, listen.
Ladies, it's been a wonderful season 1.
This has been a great, fabulous season 1, okay?
I'm so excited.
I love y'all.
We talked about Beyonce. We talked about work. We talked about sports.
We did. We did talk about sports. Damn, none of my teams won.
Sucks for you.
Okay, all right.
Your team ain't win either.
Thank you. I live in California. I don't know what
Chicago teams ain't shit. I expected them not to win.
I expected my teams to lose too, but that doesn't mean I can't root for them. AB won though. AB was out there.
I ain't win shit. I live in California. I support Texas all day, every day.
I mean, but you got 2 championships in the last month.
She don't
live in California. I don't give a fuck if they win. Just don't take. I make sure my windows is locked. Make sure they ain't doing like riot protest shit. Like, we won. That's a riot. A protest ain't a riot. We won. That's a riot. About it. Okay. Again, I've been drinking too much. Let me come back. Okay. I just make sure my doors is locked, and they can be happy out there. And
that's all that matters.
And I hope the Mavericks can win again one day. But we'll see. Don't give me the look. I have faith.
Good for you. At least you have faith. I don't have faith. Not in your team, in mine. But this has been so much fun. And if you missed any of our episodes, they're all up on our YouTube page. And we're also going to be posting some of our videos and sketches like that. So please follow us. Please tell a friend, because these are all online, available to watch. You can go back and watch them, and you can, as always, send a snowflake to my DM.
Yes.
Snowflake.
Snowflake.
Because 20 minutes ago, I was, what's the word? I had too much pride. And now I'm like, as always, you can. That Shambord to do that to you.
Them Shambrad.
Shambrad.
I'm so excited that we've completed season 1. Beautiful women of color. Remember, for those who have followed BAPS from the beginning in Chicago, Illinois, at the crowd to the public house to Io.
Hold on. Is it us? Are we the curse? I just realized the first 3 theaters you named are all dead.
Wow.
Oh my God. I started that as a bit, and then it turned into way more. I was like, wait, Public House is dead. IO is dead. Thank God Steppenwolf is riding strong.
Hey, that's where the real, there you go. All right, so thank you from the beginning to now. We made it happen virtually. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the beautiful, diverse, beautiful fan base that we have.
Thank you, Maya. Maya, you are a day one, and we appreciate you so much. And you have always supported us to the highest, and I am forever grateful for all the support you've given us.
Seriously.
Yes. To the after parties after.
Yo, do you remember the after parties at that restaurant that shall not be named?
That shall not be named.
Wait, it could be us. It might be us. Because the restaurant.
Stop it. The internet ain't going down. If the internet goes down, it might be us.
No. StreamYard goes down, it might be us.
I just remember Jillian and I always getting emotional, like at the end of our shows in the beginning, because we are like, oh my God, you guys really showing up for this. And then with the crowning of AB, I was like, you know what? We are doing something here. We have something here.
I just remember, and it's so funny, like the things that like the after part, like I would have so much joy being like, and then I'm gonna make this music playlist, and then like crafting the playlist for our shows and stuff. Like I think was
Those
my favorite
playlists
part.
were epic. They were
Yeah.
My
epic.
favorite part. My
They were
favorite part.
epic.
I love it. I
The
appreciate it.
The first time I really felt like a writer, because I was like understudying and doing all this stuff, and I knew that I could write. But the first time I felt like a writer was when I wasn't even a part of, like I was like tentatively BAPS, right? And then Brandenburg and Jillian did one of my sketches that I wrote at the crowd, and I was doing tech for y'all because it was like my first like week on, you know what I mean?
remember that.
I remember
And
this
I was
too.
just like, oh shit, girl, you writing that shit.
Oh my god.
I remember that.
This is a blast from the past for real.
Okay.
Wow, we've come so far.
So we've gone all the way down memory lane. So
Wow.
how about we do it big? Y'all ready to call it a day? Call it a night? Call it a season 1?
Woo! Let's do it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this has been BAPS Comedy Live Season 1. Thank you so much. Yes, we went 30 minutes over today. Do we care? Fuck no. Did we drink whole ass bottles? Yes, we did. Will we see you soon? Yes, we will. Do we want you to know that you are loved, protected, taken care of, that if nobody else believes in you, we believe in you. Believe in yourself. It's going to be okay. By the end of the week, we might have a president. Who knows? But what you do know is that you are strong, resilient, powerful, and no matter what happens, you wake up tomorrow morning, you knowing you can kill that shit every single day because you've been doing the most. You will keep doing the most, and BAPS Comedy will be here for you. Ladies, we feel good about it.
No.
Was that your Captain America speech? Because goddamn.
Wait, let me go ahead and get her a motherfucking standing O in this bitch. Wow. I feel moved right now. Oh Lord Jesus.
Listen. My face is like,
that's you? Wow. Let's get out of here. Wow.
Let's do it. From
It's too
Jillian, from Brandenburg, from AB. Who are we? We are
BAPS
Comedy.
Comedy.
My hair texture is all over the place.